Hi, I'm Glen Mayhew, President of Tree Stand Safety Awareness Foundation, and I'm here today with my buddy David Blanton from Realtree to talk about some of the safety principles associated with using a climber-style tree stand. You know, David, we see about 25% of the falls nationwide are associated with climbers, or 1 in every 4. So it's important that we review some of these safety principles.
Absolutely, Glenn. Climbers are very popular because they're so mobile. A hunter can buy one climbing stand and hunt multiple locations just carrying his stand in and out. But it creates a lot of need for the correct information on how to hunt safely out of a climbing stand. There's no excuse not to wear a safety harness just because you're in a climbing stand.
Absolutely, I always want to wear that harness. And there's some other safety principles. We always want to follow the manufacturer's instructions or guidelines whenever we're using any type of stand. You know, one of the biggest things that we see, or biggest causes we see, is it's just human error. People forget to use the bungee cord, or the system that connects the top to the bottom. One of the top causes of falls with climbers is the bottom actually falling out, and it's because they're not keeping the two connected. So keep your stand connected. Follow the manufacturer's recommendation on that. The other thing is inspecting your cables that connect the upper portion and lower portion to the tree. Make sure they're in good working condition and all. Don't wait to the morning before your hunt when you're out there in the dark and you're trying to figure out how to work your stand. Practice with your stand ahead of time in your backyard so that you're familiar with your equipment. The other thing, David, you pointed out earlier is wearing your harness. But not only wearing your harness, it's staying connected to that tree while you're climbing, during the hunt, and also when you're climbing back down. So David, you're going to show us, you've got one of the short safety ropes there with a prusik knot attached that you use while you're climbing up and down, and it also keeps you attached during the hunt.
Glenn, like any time you use a safety rope of any sort, you want to be connected to the tree in your harness before your feet leave the ground, before you actually step into the climbing stand, which I have done. But as you move up the tree, it is so important to, as you go up the tree, to constantly keep moving your safety rope up above your head, like so.
Yeah, that helps keep you connected 100% of the time. So if something does happen, it will catch you and keep you from falling back to the ground. People will say oftentimes that takes too much time, but they've actually timed individuals doing this, David, and it adds no more than a minute to your total climb time.
That's exactly right.
1 minute. So if you'll follow these basic safety principles, keeping your top and bottom attached with the bungee system, inspecting your equipment, practicing ahead of time, and following the manufacturer's guidelines, along with wearing your safety harness 100% of the time and staying connected the whole time, it'll help bring you back home safe to your family and friends. From Tree Stand Safety Awareness Foundation, everybody have a great season.